Hey guys, and welcome back to the LARP Guy. Today I want to talk about weapon retention. So when I was first LARPing, there wasn't really any good sword frogs. Nothing to actually keep your weapon in on your hip. And so what I ended up seeing a lot of guys doing was they were taking their swords and they were sticking them under their arms. And they're walking around like this. You know, they even had two. They'd take two weapons and they'd have them wedged up under their arm, and this is how they would stand. I mean, the fighting style there was one up, one down, so it was easy for people to get in and out of. But when you have a weapon covered in gaff tape, and that gaff tape happens to be white, when you keep shoving it into your armpit, it turns yellow. And it's really, really gross. So I started looking for a better way to carry mine, and now I found neoprene horse splint boots, which actually worked perfect for your regular plumbing supplies, boffer weapons. Now that I've upgraded to Adelaire's Nemesis, as you saw in one of my other videos, I have my scabbards that I actually made for them. Now, you can't just take a scabbard and stick it to your belt. You gotta have a frog to actually hold your scabbard. So, at Crimson Chain, we've designed a few new ones for left-handed and right-handed, for mace, for hammers, for daggers, for any kind of swords. They're amazing. I love them. I've got two on this belt. I'm going to put another two on a separate belt just to have my options here and there. So we offer a double-belted angled sword frog. We do this for left-handed and right-handed, and all it takes is you just put your scabbard in, belt it down, and you're good to go. And mine are super easy to get in and out of. Now it also puts it at just the right angle for you to be able to rest your hands down on them. Also, we do a solid ring frog for maces and for hammers, and it also works really well for some daggers. As long as it's got a big enough cross guard, they'll sit in there just fine. These are great because they're quick and easy to get out of. You don't actually have to have a scabbard for it. The other ones with the leather, they can snag on occasion, but here with the metal ring, you don't really have that problem. The other ones we offer are a straight up and down belt. So this one, if you have a scabbard for your dagger, it also works really well. But same thing, you can see it kind of wants to stick a little bit. This is also a very stiff belt on this one in particular. And now we offer these for sale for $25 in any style. Doesn't matter. All right, guys. I also have a few other options too. We do over-the-shoulder baldricks hanging from your right shoulder to your left hip. Unfortunately, we only have them in right-handed right now. But as you can see, it is the same double-buckled style as our regular frog. This way you don't have to put all the weight on your belt. You can actually have it rest across your shoulder. And, you know, it always looks good. I actually have a baldric that goes on with my frock coat. I wasn't wearing it in my other video because it's currently being changed out. I'm getting new buckles for it, so should be new and improved here soon. But this is another option for you to be able to, you know, hold your swords on you without having to keep them in your hands constantly and without having to shove them in your armpits. All right, guys. I've got one more option for weapon retention. I have this, which is my thigh holster, or drop leg holster, however you want to say it, drop leg frog. We like to call it the Han Solo, just because, well, you know, looks like Han Solo's rig. But what it has is it's got two connection points that go up to a belt. I actually attach it to my pants belt because that way it's underneath my coat and everything. It's got two adjustable straps so you can adjust it high or low. You can even angle it a little bit. Mine sits just slightly angled forward. It's got two buckles down here to hold your scabbard. As you can see, I've just got my warrior dagger slid in there. It actually stays really well, and I can actually draw it fairly quickly. So I really like it. And then for the strap, it's got one strap that goes around your actual thigh. I keep mine a little loose because when you're running, you don't want it to bind up and then get stuck on your leg at a funny angle. All right, guys, so there you go. A few options here at Crimson Chain to keep your weapons ready and handy and good for action. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.